You guys have no idea how excited I am to share with you what I'm about to share with you. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw some really hilarious to me tweets or Instagram post is stuff last week. Backstory. About a month or so ago, I was on Instagram late at night and I saw, I don't remember who it was, but I saw someone I follow had this makeup, they had posted this video of this makeup brush cleaner. And I was like, what is that? I hate, more than anything, I hate, like, let me be very clear. I hate cleaning brushes. Honestly, nothing else is as awful as, I put it off for like a long time. And when I do my makeup, I used a lot of brushes and they just pile up and then I'm sitting here like, why? I hate everything. It's just, I really don't like cleaning brushes. I don't think anybody does. So when I see this machine that claims that it's going to wash my brushes for me and I don't have to do anything, like it makes me think of in Sleeping Beauty when they are cleaning the house and like the brooms are going by themselves, or like Harry Potter, just like magic where I don't have to do it. So, you know, I go to the website, I find this magical device, see it's on pre-order, see it's expensive as hell, but know that I want to review it for you guys essentially is the bottom line, is that I really wanted to kind of give you guys a no strings attached review. So first of all, let me show you, because it came in the mail a couple days ago and I am, my God, I'm so excited about it. So it came in this box. It's called the Lilumia. It looks like a giant egg. When I saw people posting about it on Instagram, I noticed a couple things. The first is that of all the videos that people showed, there was either music over it or it was silent. And that made me think, okay, does this mean that this is a very loud device? Second, it was actually on their website and it said that that you need to use it in a well-ventilated area like your kitchen. I don't know about you, but I don't really wash my brushes in the kitchen. Generally, that's not where my makeup goes. So that made me think, okay, is the brush cleaner really strong? Is it gonna like hurt my face and my throat to breathe near it? The third thing I guess is the price. This costs $124 and that's their pre-sale price. I think the retail price is $174, which is a lot. So before we talk about this, because I'm going to talk all about it, I'm going to do a demo, I'm going to put it basically to the test and I'm going to cover my brushes in like powder. I'm going to use a lip tar covered brush, which I mean, that's putting it to the test. And then I'm going to do another test where I'm just using brushes that I use normally. If you're paying $174 for something to clean brushes, it should be able to clean all types of dirty brushes. Before we get into that though, I do want to tell you how I clean brushes on the norm every day. So I've been cleaning my brushes this way for quite some time now and it works really well. I separate my brushes based on what they were used for pretty much. So all eyeshadow brushes, smaller brushes that were used with just powders, I have in one pile. And then foundation brushes, brushes that were used with creams or liquids or bigger powder brushes, I have in another pile. For the eyeshadow brushes and the smaller brushes, I live by this stuff. This is by Cinema Secrets and it's the Makeup Brush Cleaner Quick Drying Rinse-Free Formula. So what I do is I actually have this little condiment container. I got this Winco, I think is where I got this. And it came in like a pack of 6. I think they're also on Amazon. But I use this one specifically for my brush cleaner. And because it has this kind of spouty top, I actually will just keep a kitchen towel in this room and I just saturate the brush head and wipe it on a kitchen towel and put it in the clean pile. You don't really have to deep clean your eyeshadow brushes very often and this cleans them really, really well and it dries really quickly and it's just, I love it. So pretty much once a week I will put something on Hulu on my laptop in here and just clean all of my eyeshadow brushes and then it's done. As for bigger brushes or foundation brushes or brushes covered in like liquid or foundation, I don't like to use the Cinema Secrets just because I'll end up using a lot to saturate the brush and to really get it clean. So once I'm done cleaning my eyeshadow brushes, I'll go over into the bathroom that's right around the corner and I use this Johnson's Baby Shampoo. This is fantastic. It's very gentle and it cleans brushes really, really well. So I have this giant one that has, this is the key right here, is to have the pump. So you get the one with the pump. All you have to do is you wet your brush in the sink, put a little bit of this in the palm of your hand, clean your brush just like this, rinse it, squeeze out the excess water, and lay it flat to dry. And I'll do that and leave them there, and then in the morning, bring them back into my makeup room. This is what I've been doing for forever, pretty much. I think that the Johnson's baby shampoo works really well if there's particularly tough stains or it's like lip tar or something like that. I might go get dish soap, the palm olive, that's what it is, palm olive in the kitchen. Just a little bit of that takes out everything and makes them squeaky, squeaky clean. I just don't like to do that too much because it can be drying on the brushes. So this is generally my go-to. It really doesn't take that long and it's not a lot of effort. So now I'm going to show you from start to finish, cleaning these brushes, the entire process, and my thoughts. So here's what comes in the package. You get your Magic Egg Makeup Brush Cleaner, and that has the top that comes off, and I just dropped a brush. That has the top that comes off, and then it has this thing that holds the brushes in place, and the water reservoir, all that. You get the power cord, and then you get this little water holder thing that shows you how much soap to add and how much water to add. The thing you don't get is the actual soap that you need to use in this machine. Fortunately, I had purchased it. This was, I believe, $15, and the original size was 24 ounces, and they upgraded it to a 33 ounce. Now, if you are using the 3 ounces recommended, that means you're getting 11 uses out of this entire giant bottle. And it kind of annoys me that it doesn't come with the brush cleaner, because they say that this is the only brush solution that you can use, the only soap, and if you don't use this soap and you use a different soap in here, you void the warranty. But they don't include it with it. So I feel like if you didn't really look at the site well, you wouldn't know that. And then you get this thing and it's kind of like, okay, what the heck? So I feel like it should at least have like a one-time use sample, something like that in it. So I actually, of course, I cleaned all my brushes last night before I got this in the mail, which is typical. So I just went ahead and made a couple of brushes really, really dirty. They advertise that you can use up to 12 brushes in here. And I need to stress that that means tiny brushes, like eyeshadow brushes. There's actually only 6 slots, so you would have to double up. If you wanted to clean regular size brushes, like foundation brushes, which in my personal opinion, I think those are the ones that need deep cleaning more than eyeshadow brushes, you can only fit 6. So the brushes that I just totally got really dirty, we'll do a close-up. This first one is the Sigma P88, and I covered it with a darker concealer. This is the Sigma P84, and I covered it also with a dark concealer. This is the P86, and I covered it with OCC Lip Tar, because I figured that will really show how well it works. Nothing is worse to remove with brush cleaner or in general than lip product from brushes. The last two, I have the It Cosmetics Heart Brush that I covered with foundation and powder. And then this is a Japanesque brush that it has some lip product on it now, but it has blush and powder really packed in there. So we're gonna see how well this works. I'm gonna take the top off. And then I need to take this brush thingy out. Oop, pops right up. And then I'm going to insert these upside down, because if you inserted them this way, you would obviously completely ruin your brush. I'm only doing 5. Like I said, I cleaned all my brushes yesterday. Put it back on, and then you're supposed to just put it down just until your brushes touch, the bristles touch it. You're not supposed to smash them. I've seen reviews where the person smashed them into the brush, and that's not going to clean your brushes so much as it's going to completely ruin them. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, that's this way. There we go. Some of my brushes are a little bit smooshed, so I'm going to just pull them up. Other ones aren't even touching, so I'm just going to fix each one to make sure that they're touching, but not like this Japanesque one, which is totally smushed. There we go. Now for the water, you're supposed to add 12 ounces of water, which they show you where that is. And then there's a reservoir over on the side, so I'm just going to pour it in. Whoa, okay. Apparently 12 ounces is too much. Okay, and then the other thing you do is you pour the soap we do 3 ounces of the soap, which again, there is a little mark on the side. And that goes right in here. It doesn't go in the water, which is good because I was like, there's no more room. So that goes up on my smaller brushes. It's almost, well, no, it's not quite hitting the ferrule, which is good. So now there is a blue light. So blue light means that the device is on. And so I'm going to click it once. And green means it's in the first wash cycle. So let's bring you guys closer so you can see what's going on there. Turn it a little bit. So you can definitely see it's getting all of that out. I mean, that's some dirty water. But at the same time, it looks like that, at least the brush that has all of this one that has the OCC in it, like the whole water is red because of it. So I have to say one thing, it's a lot quieter than I thought. When I first heard about this, it was on Instagram, and I saw a lot of people that had gotten press samples were posting videos of it, but every single video I saw, either they made it have no sound, or they had put music over top of it. So I originally thought this was going to be incredibly loud, and while it's not quiet, it's about as loud as I kind of thought it was going to be. All right, we're still going. I'm just gonna let this video go. That water looks terrifying. But honestly, like, I mean, I hate washing brushes as much as the next person. So that's why I wanted to get this, because I really despise washing brushes. So I wanted to, you know, check it out, and I know a lot of you guys would be interested. So that's the main reason I decided to pick it up. I'm noticing there's literally no bubbles. Is it supposed to be that way? There's no bubbles at all. Kind of weird. Okay, I don't even know how long it's been, but we're still on that first cleaning. I'm like bored. This is taking forever. I would be totally done washing these if I did it by hand. Oh, right when I said that. Okay, it's draining. Oh, that sounds like awful. That sounds really scary. Okay, drained all of the cleaner. Oh, still draining. My brushes still look really dirty. If we turn, oh, there's my OCC one, looks absolutely filthy. The heart one, looking gross. But it's still got the cleaner on it. Oh, now it's filling up with clean water. And it does 2 rinse cycles, so that's interesting. There's the bubbles. It's okay. Don't worry. This sound is reminding me of something. Something in a movie that's broken. I don't know what. I do like though how the button changes to let you know what, it looks white here, but it's definitely like a purpley pink, but it changes to show you what stage of the game it's at. Oh, okay, so we are now, rinse is done, the first rinse. Where does the dirty water go? Okay, now what? Sounds like it's broken. Okay, new water coming in. This is the second rinse. Oh my god, now I know. Okay, let me fix this. I just realized, I remember what this is making me think of. You know that scene in Aladdin where the Sultan's always saying to Iago, have a cracker, and then Iago gets hit on the head? I think it's Iago who gets hit on the head, and then it has a bunch of sultans going around him going, have a cracker, have a cracker, have a cracker. I don't know why that's making me think of that. Sorry, my mom was calling me. So now it is draining the rest of the water, and I believe it's going to tell me complete, and I already have really awful expectations here because I can see the red on one of them. But then again, I don't know how it would have been able to get up there, which, you know, is even more concerning. Still emptying. Doo doo doo. Yay! Okay, so the button just changed to a pink. Just tell me that it's done. So I'm gonna back the camera up. I'm gonna take the lid off. So let's see. These brushes are filled with, I'm gonna get on the other side. So it doesn't like rinse them in any way. There is still like, this water is still really dirty. And the soap coming out of here, I don't know if you can see that one. It's still completely covered, completely. So it's not gonna work well for that. And so then what it says to do is that you can just leave the brushes kind of like in here, but at the upper level, and then they could just dry. So that's kind of cool because the ideal way to dry your brushes is definitely to have them upside down like that. But I mean, I always leave mine just lying flat and it works fine. So I have a clean, completely white, completely clean towel here so that we can see how well this worked. So the first one I'm gonna take out is the one that looks the most clean, although it still has red on it. So when I use it on here, this one was the most clean one. This one was the second most clean, and I mean, I can see it's got a ton of product in it. Look at that. Third one. I could do my entire lips with the amount of product still left on this. My thought was the only thing I would really use this for would be for like face brushes that I would clean generally in the sink. Let's see, there's still a lot of stuff in it. So this is the one that just had powder. Pink. And that's not just from the lip tar that's on the sides. Last one just had, oh, so much water still in it. And it's like murky colored water. And this one was, I guess this one is the cleanest, but you can see it's still, that's all of the brushes. It definitely should not look like that. Take two. So this is going to be with just regular brushes that regular use, ignore my, this is cut my finger on a mandolin over Thanksgiving, really fun. But this is just regular use, whoa, let me see if I can up this so you can see a little better. So you can see, you know, these are used, these are my foundation brushes down here, they're my Sigma ones. So they're definitely dirty, but they're not like before. Before was like the extreme version, and this is more so just regularly used brushes. These have just powder on them, this has concealer, this is just blush. So these are just your regular used brushes that are like not really that dirty. Also wanting to mention, if you have Sigma brushes like this one barely fit in there. So now I'm just gonna push the brushes down so that they are touching the bottom. Oh, that one's way too low. There we go. And then just get my liquid. All right, and then I'm just going to let this go. I'm not going to film through the whole time because you guys saw the process last time. Oh, then I did also want to mention, I had said, where does the water go? There's actually right here is where the, oh, hi doggy. There's actually right here, the dirty water gets separated. So the dirty water and the clean water never mix, which is definitely a good thing. So we're gonna start now. So I just finished. And oh my goodness. Little bit of leakage there because yeah, that was not there before. So let's pop this. Squeeze the extra out. So these actually look pretty clean, although I guess I pushed my Inglot brush down a little bit too far because it definitely is all funky looking, but if I get it wet and reshape it, it should be all right. So let me go get a towel and we'll check this. So here's the results with just regular brushes. It looks like the powder brushes, it got all of the powder off of, but my foundation brushes, these are my 2 Sigma foundation brushes, it really didn't. So that is really a bummer because honestly, that's the main thing I would use this for. So overall, I have to tell you, I'm not too impressed. To be honest with you, I bought this with low expectations, and I know a lot of you are thinking, why did you buy it to begin with? But I've seen a lot of people talking about how cool it is and how like revolutionary it is. And so I really wanted to try it for myself, but it just seemed too good to be true. And there are a lot of aspects here that it's not worth the money. It definitely is quicker and easier and a lot less expensive to do what I was doing before. The Cinema Secrets, this costs $30 and this lasts me a really, really, really long time. And this is my second bottle. I think the first bottle I bought was, I don't even know, a very long time ago. So this lasts a really long time. And I just think that that's an easier deal. It's not drying your brushes, as you could see with the first demo. Unless your brushes aren't really that dirty, it's not going to clean them very well. And the fact that it doesn't even come with a sample of the brush cleaner, that they specifically say that you can only use their brush cleaning solution and that voids the warranty if you use anything else, and it doesn't come with a sample of that. No. So bottom line, save your money. It's not worth it. It really, it's gonna take a lot longer to clean 6 brushes than it will if you just go get baby shampoo or Dawn dish soap. Just do what you've been doing, the way you've been cleaning your brushes. I know it's annoying, I hate cleaning them too, but it's not worth spending the money on this. So that's my review. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later.